Hello.
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 Yes.
Okay, you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so to start with, hope you guys are prepared. Prepared?
Yeah.
Copies, FMs.
Function module I have prepared.
Sorry?
Function module I have prepared.
Okay.
Please.
Function model.
It's same, right? What function model is same as your PAPI? What is a function module? Let's start. What is function modules?
So it is a it is a function we call in a program to perform a specific task.
Okay, yes. Sarvesh, I want you to answer these questions. Yeah, go ahead.
Function.
So how do
Function
we
module
create a
is
function model? A quick steps. Hello? Hello? You guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I asked what is the steps that we follow creating a function module. So you can mention me like go to AC37 like that I want.
It's go to AC 37 and then select the function group and create the function group.
Okay. Okay, what next?
We have to activate the function group.
Okay. So you have to activate the function group, then what? Okay, I think these steps also you guys have to remember. Right. So the one question I would like to ask is what is the difference between a function module and a PAPI? This is the most asked question. And mostly it is very important also.
Function module we call the function in that program.
Okay.
And PAPI is
Function modules are used when we are creating a program from a scratch. PAPI is used when we are enhancing our program.
Sorry, come again.
Function modules are used when we are creating a program from scratch, and BAPIs are used when we are enhancing a program.
When we are
Enhancing a program which is already present.
no, I would not see that as a complete answer. So basically, understand that basic difference between function module and a BAPI would be, see, function module does what is your quick tasks, like you are developing an ALV, want to show an ALV which is very restricted to only to your SAP system. Okay, so BAPIs are remote enabled. First of all, the basic difference is BAPIs are remote enabled, whereas function modules are normal function module. But when I said BAPIs are remote enabled, what does that mean? That means you can access BAPIs through other system than SAP also. So suppose you have an integration with other systems. So the people which are working on the parallel system can also access BAPI, but they cannot access function modules which are very limited only in the SAP GUI. Understanding? Following? So this is the most basic difference. So next comes is generally function module देखोगे तो what happens अगर हम लोग कुछ addition कर रहे हो function module है addition का add कर लिया change कर लिया. You are converting, if you remember smartphone में एक function module call होता है जहाँ पे number देंगे तो उसका words में text आता है. So those type of things you can do through function modules. But BAPIs जैसे हमने create PO किया, BAPIs are used to create some system repositories. Like हम लोग कोई system का process create कर रहे हैं. So generally BAPIs are used for that. Understanding? BAPIs can be stored in a repository which is like create PO हो सकता है, create sales order हो सकता है, create production order हो सकता है, create BOM हो सकता है, create routings हो सकता है, anything. सो मतलब कोई भी स्टैंडर्ड सिस्टम में डेटा क्रिएट करना है तो टू टेल यू इन अ वेरी बेसिक लैंग्वेज, अगर स्टैंडर्ड टेबल में डेटा क्रिएट करना है तो वी यूज मोस्टली विथ बापीज, बट एज एन एबैप यू शुड नॉट टॉक लाइक दैट. स्टैंडर्ड टेबल में डेटा पास करना है तो हम लोग बापी यूज कर, नेवर नेवर डू दैट. सो बापीज आर मेंट फॉर वन पर्टिकुलर रीजन. जैसे पीओ क्रिएट करना है, यू डोंट हैव एनी फंक्शन मॉड्यूल टू क्रिएट पीओ, नो. फंक्शन मॉड्यूल आर ओनली लिमिटेड टू एसएपी, बट वहां पे बहुत छोटे छोटे काम होते हैं काइंड ऑफ. बट बापीज आर यूज्ड टू क्रिएट स्टैंडर्ड और प्रोसेसेस, आई वुड से, like POs, SOs, invoices, production orders, routings, anything which business is present in SAP is सब कुछ कर सकते हैं. Excuse me guys, I have a call to take. Hello. Is it clear about function modules and BAPIs?
Function module, can you tell once, means difference, what is?
Function modules are restricted only in SAP, whereas BAPIs are remote controlled, which can be accessed out of SAP also. This is the most important difference that you should tell. Oh, excuse.
Yes.
Can you please repeat?
Okay, function modules are function module. These are the routines which are like limited only in SAP, whereas BAPIs are remote enabled function modules, which can be accessed out of SAP also. This is the most important one you can tell. And
Okay.
and BAPIs also create a business objects which are like POs, SOs, and all these things. Right? So function module के through हम लोग ऐसा सब नहीं कर सकते. Function modules are like small packages, whereas BAPIs are a big ones to use. We remember we created an upload program using Excel. That is a very big task that you guys have practiced. It's not a normal ABAP practice. If you have understood the flow of that program, I would say you got it. You got the basics of the ABAP. Because generally वो कोई सिखाते नहीं है. And हम लोगों ने, you guys, if you can recall, we have done so much. We have read the file external file, physical file को read किया है, which is also very very important. And वो फाइल को हम लोगों ने इंटरनल टेबल में कन्वर्ट किया है. देन फ्रॉम इंटरनल टेबल हम लोग पीओ क्रिएट करने के लिए जैसा जैसा डेटा चाहिए, like that we have filtered and put it in different internal table and work areas. Remember, anyone can recall? Then we called a BAPI, create PO. Right? So always I said these are the programs, you keep it downloaded with yourself. आगे जाके help करेगा तुमको. डाउनलोड करके रख लो. Clear? So what is the basic
Yes.
difference between function module and BAPIs? Okay. So I also asked you to, what do you mean by a function module? How do you create a function? Steps to create FMs. So you guys told me, while a function group create करना पड़ता है, activate, and once you activate the function group, you'll have to create a function module. Okay, once you give a name and click on create button, you go inside, you'll have to assign the import and export parameters. Anyone can remember? So what is
Yes,
your
input.
importing and exporting parameters? How many tabs, suppose, let's just see how many tabs we have in FM. खोल के भी देख के बता सकते हो. How many tabs we have in FM? Can anyone share their screen? If you guys are not taking an initiative, I'm like,
I don't have
guys,
access.
I can help you explain, but it's not like I'm gonna punish you and anything. You should please take an initiative or try at least. You don't know anything.
Ashish, can you say?
Sarvesh, do you know any function module you have created?
Second, I have saved the programs.
Open any function module if you can remember any Z function module that you created. Click Z. Let's just see anything comes up. Do one thing, just give a backspace. Remove that Z, again backspace. Or just give a space. Okay, there are no suggestions. Okay. Open a function module like you can open this ALV grid display, reuse ALV grid display. Underscore? No, not Z. When we talk about Z standard, it is not Z. It's reuse ALV grid. Grid. Yeah, the first one. Open it and see how many tabs we have. We have attributes. They are like give you the basic quick information about the function module. Click on it.
Imports.
So here, if you see, there is a radio button I talked to you about. This is a normal function module. For BAPIs, it is always second one ticked, remote
I see.
module.
Remote
Getting
elements.
it? In attributes
Yes.
only, there is a radio button, right? Processing types. Yeah. There are 3 radio buttons. First is this one is a normal function module, which is an FM. For BAPIs, it is always a remote enabled FM. The second one will be checked, selected. So this is the basic difference between your BAPIs and the function modules. Go to the next tab, importing. So what are your importings and exportings?
Importing means we give the value input,
Okay,
and exporting is the output part.
you get your output, correct. So what is this tables?
Tables means we have declared the standard means table, the table, or
Internal tables.
No, tables are your internal tables only.
okay.
So import exports are generally parameters or work areas. But if you want to declare, you want to use any internal table. Suppose अभी जैसे हम लोगों ने PO create किया, right? So PO में कैसे एक एक values, एक एक जो Excel का एक एक line रहता है, हम लोग एक एक बार PO create कर रहे हैं. Suppose I have a condition that I'll give all my 10 records को एक साथ में बापी को देती हूँ, then it should create all at once. So in such cases, there will be some tables. जो data तुमको pass करना है, that you will have to pass it in tables. So that's where the application comes. Clear?
Yes.
I am keeping it very short because we have discussed so much already. It's as an interview perspective, I'm talking about. These are very quick and short answers. You cannot just rely, but background I'm giving you. So you can make it a brief. How do you want to understand? Clear? What are tables? Exceptions are like exceptions. जो भी error handling होता है inside FMs, those are all standard that will be handled there. And source code is where you write your code. So this is how you create all these values once you give, save, activate, and use it. You can execute FM through is here also, or you can use this. You can call this in your program. Clear?
Yes.
Clear on this topic? So generally, there won't be much things on FMs, but I would say difference between BAPIs and FMs is a must question. Okay? Go through ये सारे questions जो मैं बोल रही हूँ ना मस्त एक बार Google पे भी search कर लो. Okay? So write your own answers if you want. Keep it handy for yourself. So you can like have जब भी recall करोगे ना, you will have a realization that screen पे क्या चल रहा है, that you will remind yourself. Clear?
Yes.
So difference between BAPIs and function mode. BAPIs मतलब एक ही ध्यान रखो that we created a program जहाँ पे PO create हो रहा है. That means BAPIs are used for creating some business objects. Okay? FM से हम लोगों ने कोई PO create किया. FM हम लोगों ने call किया to show the reuse ALV output. ठीक है? ALV output से कोई data standard table में save नहीं हो रहा है, right? So we are selecting data from the standard table, loop वगैरह करके उसको final में डाल रहे, then reuse ALV function model को pass करके output ALV में दिखा रहे. That's the function model. But BAPI में क्या हो रहा है, हम लोग BAPI के through एक PO create कर रहे हैं. जिसकी वजह से it will go create an entry in table EKKO and EKPO which are standard. Understand हो रहा है? मतलब अगर ये दोनों चीज differentiate करने के लिए if you are able to, you will have an idea like what is function model and BAP is. Clear, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So I would like to go for enhancement. How many types of enhancements we have?
Explicit,
Three types.
implicit.
Body V8 here.
Yeah, body, we have exits, user exits.
And
Customer
customer
exits.
exits.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by baddie? Baddie type of enhancements?
Business add-ons is it is business.
Yes. How do you find a baddie? What is the process? I don't see any preparation today. Yesterday was a good one. What do you mean by baddie? How do you find a baddie? Suppose मुझे भी एक टी कोड दिया गया है BA01 मैंने अब explain किया I want like this I want to add a field here I want to enhance this screen. What is the first step you'll do? Baddies कैसे find करते हैं? There is a T code called AC24 or AC19 जहाँ पे AC19 में जाके you put a baddie and implementation दो रेडियो बटन से वहां पे जाके you put a baddie which is CL_exit handler. Remember this one? ये baddie को ओपन करके इसका फर्स्ट FM कॉल का एक फंक्शन मॉड्यूल है इनसाइड दैट baddie कोड ओपन करोगे so you'll have to put a break point there session break point. So एक बार break point लगा के then you have to run your usual process which is whichever screen you want to enhance. Suppose taking it as a VA01 run your T code parallelly keeping the debugger on. अगर वो debugger hit होता है then you'll have to keep on pressing F6 and यहाँ पे FM name में you will get a exit name is the variable there it is. So जिसके अंदर you will get the values of the baddies that are all present for that particular screen. Clear on this, guys? I think enhancement you still have to go for. I believe I was thinking this was a very recent topic, so maybe you guys have idea about.
But I have not practiced much on this.
Yeah, that's what. Like everything, even if the actual interview comes, you have to only practice itself. Are you guys started looking for it? Have you guys updated your profiles?
Yes, I have already
Yeah.
updated, but I have not received any call as a
Yeah,
fresher.
you should start now and keep that ready to join wala thing open rako. Then only they'll call you. Then in the call you can say that I have not resigned. I'm still. वैसे बोल सकते हो. That's what like people do generally. Clear, guys? Any doubts?
Yes.
User exits. What are user exits and customer exit? Can anyone explain? What are user exits and customer exits? Please go through the quick answer के लिए ना slides are the best. वहाँ पे हम लोगों ने सब कुछ define किया हुआ है. You can go through the slides. उसके अंदर very short answers वगैरह है सब कुछ. But which are very helpful. वो पूरा complete process ही explain कर देगा. Like that of a thing. You can go through all the slides that I have shared.
Can you add a BAPI also in that slide because I'm not able to find BAPI in that.
Okay, BAPI is not there.
No.
I don't think वापिस का required है because on when you have seen the steps wise जो complex है ना only those we have added generally. So Bapi we don't create only, right? So what do you want in Bapi? Once you have idea about like to create कैसे generate हो रहा है, that's it. We have no steps to create Bapi. We are not creating any Bapis. And function modules also AC37 में जाके सिर्फ एक नाम देके create ही करना है. There is nothing. User exit and these are all very complex steps. That's why we have mentioned them explicitly. Generally, Bapis ka because we don't create, right? What is the difference between user exit and customer exit? One basic difference you should tell me at least.
User exit or means we create the uh,
We create what?
exact answer. I'm not getting.
You can recall and open slice if you have and tell also. That is also fine. So user exits are generally the sales related objects के लिए use होता है. Customer exits are generic.
Okay.
So what is a customer exits are generic, which can be used for any T codes, but provided always whenever enhancement comes to your plate, you always look for baddies first, which are the safest ones. So one difference you can, if people ask you like what is the difference between baddies and exits, then also you can mention like exits are function modules where you will write your code. Baddies are classes and methods which are used for writing your enhancements. I hope say user exits, if you can recall BA01 पे से sold to party डालने के बाद we throw a message like if this is not that then we'll throw a message. And for customer exit, I think we have created a similar kind of a requirement. Some meteorology thing that we did, we found a customer exit through T code, C mod, S mod को use करना है, with which you will create will know the function module, which is used for customer writing the logic. So those are different. Like user exits and customer exits deal with function modules kind of exit where you will write your code, whereas we deal with classes. Classes, when I said you'll have to go to AC 19 में पहले enhancement create करना पड़ता है, then you will create an enhancement spot that you will go check in your AC24 में open करके you can write it. The three T codes that we use for baddies are AC24, AC19, AC18, whereas this one exit C mod, S mod. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, understand on the exits also. Okay, so can anyone have their resume handy? So we can just discuss quickly on the resume also.
I want to ask one
So
question.
once I see your
Hello.
resume, I'll share one tablet maybe tomorrow.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
I want to ask one question.
Mhm.
Means in the interview, Means we told any specific topic.
Hmm.
So they will ask only regarding that topic only. No? Means I
No,
told.
that is what I said. Like, see, you in the intro, you have to be very clear that tell only the topics which are very much known for you. You are good at.
Yes, that's only perfect.
It, guys, I have call. Hello, yes. As I was telling, जो भी intro में when people they ask you like tell me about yourself, वहाँ पे ही आपको भी very clear होना चाहिए कि what topics आपको बोलना है. आप ऐसे 38 में clear and tell that I'm good at model pool, I'm good at reporting, I'm good at enhancement में you are not good enough. Don't mention that. I have, but you can mention in the resume में लिखो that you have worked on this thing, that thing. Resume में what all things you have worked, write everything. And abhi ke liye, since you guys are beginners for ABAP, abhi ke liye also because you know everything, write all the keywords. Your resume should have everything. DDIC से लेके SE38 function modules, PAPIs, module pool programming, T codes, enhancements, user exits, customer exits, baddies. All these words should be there in your resume. Right, say for all the objects. Forms, स्मार्ट फॉर्म्स, ये सारे टॉपिक्स होने चाहिए. एंड कमिंग टू अ क्वेश्चन सर्विस दैट कोई टॉपिक बोल दिया तो उस पे ही पूछेंगे, नॉट नेसेसरीली बट मोस्टली पीपल डू दैट. अगर मैं पूछ रही हूँ बिकॉज वी गेट टू नो दैट यू हैव एन इंटरेस्ट ऑन इट, मे बी यू हैव वर्कड ऑन दैट टॉपिक, दैट्स व्हाई यू मेंशन्ड इट. हेलो,
Yes.
Yes.
क्लियर?
Yeah.
Yes.
रेज्यूमे में सब कुछ डालो जो जो आपको पता है, बट बोलने के टाइम पे आई एम गुड एट करके ऐसे बोलो. आई हैव
Okay.
नॉलेज अबाउट एवरीथिंग बट आई एम गुड एट दिस रिपोर्टिंग, मॉड्यूल पुल्स, एनहांसमेंट्स,
Okay.
फॉर्म्स एंड
Specific top.
स्पेसिफिक टॉपिक बोल दो. अगर उसकी एलॉबरेट करो बोलेगा, सपोज somebody tell what are you created in reports, then you can mention like I have created a program. See, we have done such a good examples, like you can tell we have created a program to create BAPIs, PO, sorry, we have created a program to create PO. That is a very good example that you can take in your interviews.
Yes.
One big example is that one. And also you have हाँ, वहाँ पे ही cover हो जाएगा. You also have done the recordings, BDCs, right? BDC also you have created a program. यहाँ पे file से data push कर रहे हो, that is going to save in VV11 वगैरह, if you can remember. Recordings, call transaction method. Try to go through BDCs also. BDC also they ask, the first question they ask is what are two types of BDCs? Call transaction and session methods, right? How do we create a
Yes.
recording? SHDB में जाके recording create करो and that will convert it into program. जहाँ पे logic लिखना है. Clear on this?
Yes.
So this is how you have to present yourself. As I was talking on sorry, this one resume. If anyone has it, so that we can discuss or we can take it tomorrow because today even I am in a hurry. I have a call at 8:45. I thought of
Can you
it.
just
Huh.
share one template
Yes,
so we can
yes,
create
I
today?
thought to share you today, right? So I couldn't find it, but I'll share you tomorrow, maybe today night or tomorrow morning, earliest.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, we will create
Yes,
resume.
please create a resume with that template, right? Create one and then we'll discuss on what to be changed. Okay,
Okay, sure.
both of yours. Yeah.
Okay then. Yes.
Any other topics you guys want to discuss?
Mm.
No.
So all the topics that we discussed, be very careful on this. And examples that I'm telling, we created programs for reporting sales order things. Those are all very good program examples. जो SHDB जो recordings का VV11 को save कर रहे, that is a good program. And जो पापी के through हम लोग क्या कर रहे, save data save कर रहे के through, that is the biggest example you have to right. यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, इवन एक्सेल का कन्वर्जन यू आर कवरिंग, राइटिंग सेलेक्ट क्वेरीज ऑल्सो यू आर कवरिंग, इंटरनल टेबल से डेटा कैसे पास करना है, दैट इज ऑल्सो यू आर कवरिंग, एंड हाउ डू वी कॉल अ बापी इज ऑल्सो यू आर कवरिंग. तो वहाँ पे सब कुछ आ जाता है. सो वी बी वेरी फर्म विथ दोज प्रोग्राम्स. Clear?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, guys. We still have
Yes.
tomorrow and day after tomorrow to talk on. So you have
Yes. Yes.
covered everything you have in mind, like coming to company perspective, job कैसे ढूंढना है, that perspective also we can discuss. Okay, come back with
Yes.
tomorrow with some good example, good doubts, so that we can have something valuable to discuss.
Okay. Yes.
Fine. So I'll be sharing that template maybe today night. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Sure. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Bye.